Hello students, I am Miss Pardhe Aarti and today we are going to discuss your first chapter of an linear algebra. So we start the course of an linear algebra with our first chapter named as an vector spaces. Okay, so first of all we start with the definition of an vector space. So what is an definition? Definition: a vector space over a field F is a non-empty set V together with rules of addition and scalar multiplication, which assigns to any xy belongs to V a sum x plus y belongs to V, and for alpha belongs to field F and x belongs to V, then the product alpha x is also belongs to V, then V is called vector space over a field F if following conditions are satisfied. Okay, so what is our, first of all we go through the definition. So what is given? A vector space over the field F. A vector space and the field F is given is a non-empty set. First of all, it is a non-empty set. Okay, whichever the vector space over the field F we have taken, this is first of all a non-empty set V together with the rules of addition and scalar multiplication, and the rules of addition and scalar multiplication should be satisfied on that set V. Okay, which assigns to any xy belongs to V, for any xy belongs to V, a sum x plus y belongs to V. If we take any two elements xy belongs to V, its sum x plus y is also belongs to V. Okay, so for any xy belongs to V, the sum x plus y belongs to V, and for alpha belongs to F, if we take any element over the field F, alpha is any element over the field F, and for any element x belongs to V, then the product alpha into x is also belongs to V. Okay, these are two basic things about the vector space. If we have to show any set, non-empty set V to be a having vector space, these two basic property need to be satisfied. What is this? For any xy belongs to V, x plus y belongs to V, and for any alpha belongs to any field F, and for every element x belongs to that set V, alpha into x is belongs to vector space V. Okay, or alpha into x belongs to that set V. Then V is called a vector space over the field F if following conditions are satisfied. Then this set V is said to be a vector space over that field if when the following set of properties are satisfied. So what is that property? The first property is V plus is an abelian group. V plus is an abelian group. So what is an first property? We have to show that V plus is an abelian group. We know that what is a property of an abelian group. This is already done in the group. Okay, what is a property of an abelian? How we show the any group is an abelian group? For this, the property is, first property, x plus y is equal to y plus x for every xy belongs to V. This is nothing but the commutativity property. Okay, so what is the first property to show that V plus is an abelian group? First one is the commutativity. We have to show that V plus, that is the set V is an vector space over, or it is a group under the addition property, so that commutative holds with respect to addition. Okay, so for any two elements xy belongs to vector space V, we have to show that x plus y is equal to y plus 6. Then what is the second property to show the group? Second one is an associativity. What is an associativity? X plus y plus z is equal to x plus y plus z for all x, y, z belongs to V. This is the second property, which is a associativity. Then the third is there exists an element. What is the third property? Existence of an identity under addition. Which element is present in that group? Okay, there exists an element which is nothing but the 0. Okay, so there exists an element 0 in V such that x plus 0 is equal to x for all x belongs to V. Okay, existence of identity means what? If we add any element to that 0, the resultant element should be itself. Okay, so if we add any non-zero element x to the 0, the resultant element should be itself x. Okay, so 0 is exist in that set. Then the last one property is existence of an inverse. So for all x belongs to V, there exists minus 6 belongs to V such that x plus minus of x is equal to 0. Okay, existence of inverse means what? We have to find such a element which should be added to the x, so that the resultant element is the identity itself. Here the identity is 0. Okay, so minus 6 is the element which should be added to x, so that the resultant element is 0. So the existence of an inverse is also exist in that set V. Okay, so these are nothing but the properties of an abelian group. Therefore, for showing the any set is a vector space, first we have to show these four properties are satisfied, that is V plus is an abelian group. Now the next property is 1 into x is equal to x for all x belongs to V. The next property is what? 1, if you multiplied any element of that set V to 1, the resultant element should be 1. This is the next property of that for showing the vector space. Then the third property is alpha plus beta into x is equal to alpha x plus beta x for alpha and beta belongs to field F. Okay, if you take any two elements alpha and beta belongs to field F and multiply it to x is nothing but the element of an V. Okay, for any element alpha x belongs to V and alpha beta belongs to field F, alpha plus beta x is equal to alpha x into beta x. Then the fourth property is alpha into x plus y is equal to alpha x plus alpha y for all alpha belongs to field F, for all x belongs to vector space V. Okay, if you multiplied any alpha and if you take addition of two elements of an vector space, either x and y, okay, x and y belongs to vector space V. For any two elements x, y belongs to vector space V, and if we multiply alpha to the addition of this element alpha into x plus y, then the alpha should be distributed over that elements is equal to alpha x plus alpha y. And the last one property is alpha into beta x is equal to alpha beta into x for alpha beta belongs to field F and x belongs to vector space V. Okay, so the last one property is what? Alpha into beta x is equal to these two field elements should be in one bracket multiplied and it's into x. Okay, this is the last property. So when these all properties are satisfied over that set V, then this V over that field, whichever field you have given over that field, this set V is nothing but the vector space. Okay, the first property under addition, V plus is an abelian group. We know the properties of an abelian group. This four property we have to satisfy. Which are this property? x plus y is equal to y plus x, then associativity property, existence of identity and existence of inverse, and the another property under the multiplication. Okay, the another property whichever 1 into x is equal to x for x belongs to v, then alpha plus beta x is equal to alpha x plus beta x, alpha into x plus y is equal to alpha x plus alpha y, and alpha beta x is equal to alpha beta into x, where whenever alpha and beta are the elements of the field f and x and y are the elements of the set V. Therefore, by showing this property, we show that the given set V is nothing but the vector space over the given field. Or the another method for showing the vector space is that let V plus is an abelian group and F be a field. Suppose there is a mapping, sigma from F cross V to V with sigma of alpha x is equal to alpha x satisfying following properties. For alpha beta belongs to field F and xy belongs to V. First property, 1 into x is equal to x for all x belongs to V. Second property, alpha plus beta into x is equal to alpha x plus beta x for alpha beta belongs to field F. Third property, alpha into x plus y is equal to alpha x plus alpha y for alpha belongs to field F and x and y belongs to vector space V. And the last one property, fourth property, alpha into beta x is equal to alpha beta with x for alpha beta belongs to field F and x and y belongs to V. X belongs to V. Then V is called vector space over a field F, and the mapping sigma is called scalar multiplication on V. Okay, this is nothing but the another definition of an vector space. There is no any here only mapping is defined sigma from F cross V to V such that sigma of alpha of x is equal to alpha into x. Here only the mapping should be defined, is consisting of an order pair from the field F cross V, and this is maps to the elements of that vector space V, and all the properties are nothing but same as the above. Okay, 1 into x is equal to x for all x belongs to V, then alpha plus beta x is equal to alpha x plus beta x for all alpha beta belongs to F and the x belongs to V. Okay, here x element belongs to set V, then alpha into x plus y is equal to alpha x plus alpha y for alpha belongs to F and the xy belongs to V, and the last one property is alpha beta x is equal to alpha beta into x for alpha beta belongs to F and the x belongs to V. If with all these properties are satisfied, this V is nothing but the vector space over the field F. Okay, and this mapping sigma is called as scalar multiplication on the sigma, and the mapping which should be defined. This sigma is nothing but the scalar multiplication on the vector space. Now notation, V plus dot is called vector space over F, and the element the elements of V are known as vectors, and the elements of V are known as vectors, and the elements of F are known as scalars. Okay, the notation for the vector space is nothing but the V plus dot. This is said to be an vector space over the field F. Okay, and the elements of V are nothing but known as an vectors, and the elements of the field F are said to be an scalar. For examples, so the first example is R plus dot is a vector space. R plus dot is a vector space over R. Okay, if we consider the set V, okay, and V is nothing but the R plus dot under addition and multiplication. We show the vector space by this notation, V plus dot. Here V is nothing but the R. Okay, so R plus dot is a vector space over the R. Here the field is what? Here the field is nothing but the R. Okay, so R plus dot is a vector space over R. Why this is happens? So we define the properties of a vector space. First one is an V plus is an abelian group. Here nothing but V is nothing but the R. Okay, so R plus is an abelian group. Is this happen? Yes. R plus is an abelian group. If you take any elements X and Y belongs to R, then this nothing but these two elements are commits with each other. Okay, so first property is satisfied. Then associativity in R is also whole. Then existence of an identity and R0 is present. Okay, so if we add any element to 0, the element is nothing itself. So for every element X in R, we have X plus 0 is equal to X. Okay, so existence of identity is also happen. Existence of inverse. Here for every X belongs to R, we have minus X belongs to R. Okay, so addition of these two is nothing but the identity, which is 0. Okay, this property is also hold. Now if we multiplied any element, okay, if you take any element X belongs to R and multiplied with 1, the resultant element is nothing but the X itself. Okay, this property is also satisfied. Then take any two elements alpha and beta belongs to R. Okay, if you take any elements alpha beta belongs to R and multiply it to any element belongs to R, the resultant element is nothing but the elements in R and also belongs to that set. Okay, and this should be distributed in that way. Okay, for also this property is satisfied and the last one property is also satisfied. Therefore, the R plus dot is nothing but the vector space over R. Okay, so the second example is R plus dot is a vector space over Q. Okay, the next is also R plus dot is a vector space over Q. We know that the Q is nothing but the subset of an R. Therefore, for any element of an field Q, if you multiplied the element of an Q with any element in R, therefore the resultant element is also belongs to that R. Okay, R plus dot is again vector space over Q. Now the third is R plus dot is a vector space over C. Is R plus dot is a vector space over C? Is this happens? No. Why this doesn't happen? Okay, if we take any A plus IB belongs to C, here the field is nothing but the C. Okay, if you take any element belongs to C, the elements belongs to C are nothing but in that form, A plus IB, which is belongs to C, and for alpha belongs to R. Okay, if you take any element alpha belongs to R and A plus B IB belongs to C, we have to show that. What is an first property? We have to first for showing the vector space, first check for the initial condition. What is the initial condition? X plus y belongs to V, and the second is for alpha belongs to field F and X belongs to V, alpha into X belongs to V. Here V is what? Here V, our set is given, our set is the set of real number and the field is C. Okay, so we have to show that for any element belongs to field and the any element belongs to that set, their multiplication is belongs to that set R. Okay, so alpha into A plus IB, we have to show that this belongs to R. This set is belongs to R, therefore which is equal to multiplied alpha throughout the bracket, which is equal to alpha A plus I into alpha B. So what is this? Well, this is nothing but again a complex number. This belongs to C, but this is does not belongs to this element. This does not belongs to R. Okay, since this is a complex number and complex are not included in the set of real number. Okay, so this element is does not belongs to R, but we have to show that this element is belongs to R. Here the condition is not satisfied, therefore this R plus dot is not a vector space over C. Okay, here we already written this R plus dot is not a vector space over C. Why this doesn't happen? Because under scalar multiplication, this under scalar multiplication is does not hold in the set of real number. For any element belongs to field C and for any element alpha belongs to real number R, their multiplication doesn't belongs to R. Okay, under scalar multiplication this property doesn't hold in the set of real numbers, so that this is not a vector space over the set of complex numbers. Okay, now the fourth example is, let V is equal to F n cross n, which is nothing but what is this? This is the set of all m cross n matrices over the field F, then F m cross n plus dot is a vector space over a field F. Okay, now we have to show that the this V, what is an set V? Set of all m cross n matrices over the field F. This is notation for the set of m cross n matrices over the field F. Then this set of m cross n matrices plus dot is nothing but the vector space over the set over the field F. Okay, why this? If let's consider the two elements. How this happens? If we consider the two elements, let A is equal to Aij m cross n and B is equal to Bij m cross n. If we take the any two m cross n matrices over that field, then over that set V, okay, their addition A plus B is equal to again Aij plus Bij m cross n is also belongs to that set V. Okay, if we took any two matrices, their addition is also belongs to that set V, and alpha into A is equal to alpha Aij m cross n is also belongs to that set V. Okay, this V is nothing but the vector space over that fit. The next example is fifth. Let V is equal to Fn is equal to set of n tuples element of F defined addition and scalar multiplication in V pointwise, namely alpha 1 alpha 2 up to alpha n plus beta 1 beta 2 up to beta n is equal to alpha 1 plus beta 1 alpha 2 plus beta 2 up to son alpha n plus beta n. And second, this is nothing but the under addition and the scalar multiplication is given by Suppose this element is A, belongs to field F. Okay, A into alpha 1 alpha 2 up to alpha n is equal to A alpha 1 A alpha 2 up to so on A alpha n, where A alpha belongs to field F, I running from 1 to up to so on n. Then V is a vector space over a field F. Okay, now consider Fn. Fn is a set of n tuples. An n tuple can be given in that form: alpha 1 alpha 2 up to so on alpha n. How many elements are present there? There n coordinates are present in that n tuples. Okay, this is again a vector space, and the operations which are given, addition and the scalar multiplication, how it can be given. The addition of these two tuples belongs to Fn is nothing but alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha n plus beta 1 beta 2 beta n is equal to, how it can be defined. This is nothing but the addition of the first two element, which is an tuple, addition of first two element alpha 1 plus beta 1, then addition of the second two coordinate alpha 2 plus beta 2, then addition up to so on, addition of the last 10 elements alpha n plus beta n. This is the addition which should be defined, and the scalar multiplication is given by A into tuple alpha 1 alpha 2 alpha n is equal to multiply this A to the whole of the coordinates, A into alpha 1 A alpha 2 up to so on A alpha n, where A alpha I belongs to field F. Whichever field you have given, over that field A alpha I is an element belong where I running from 1 to up to so on n. This is nothing but, this is also in vector space over the field F. And the sixth example is, let V be a set of all sequences of element of field F, then under pointwise operation of addition and scalar multiplication, V is a vector space. Okay, if we take V is a set of all sequences of elements over the field F under the pointwise operation of addition and the scalar multiplication, that V is again a vector space. Okay, then 7, let V is equal to Fx be a set of all polynomial in X with coefficient in F, then V is a vector space over a field F under usual operation on polynomials. Okay, if we consider V is equal to Fx, Fx is nothing but the set of polynomials in X with the coefficients in the field F. Okay, then this set of polynomials in X with a coefficient over the field F, this is nothing again and vector space over the field F, whichever field is given. Okay, we know that the fields are nothing but the set of real numbers, set of complex numbers, set of rational number, set of irrational numbers. Okay, these are nothing but they all are the fields. Whichever field you have given, this Fx set of polynomials over F over that coefficients over that field is nothing but the again and vector space.